30. I mean, it's not like it's a lot of money, but who wants to sit there and keep spending money to replace things that you misplaced? I'm just not a fan of that. So if it's lost, it's just lost and forgotten. I forget about it. Go somewhere. Anyway. Hey guys, it's your girl Elizamariest, and I am back from my hiatus. The scenery is different. Yes, I moved, and unfortunately I lost my SD card. So I had to go and buy a new one and a little plug. I don't know what it's called. It's like a USB thing, and you plug it into the computer to pull the data off to, you know, edit and stuff. And, you know, I lost that too. Why? Because my old SD card was inside of it. So all that footage, it was like 3 or 4 videos gone. I'm not gonna cry about it. It's been, I think I've been here, what? It has not even been a full month. I don't think that has been here. I looked through everything. I feel like I placed it somewhere that only I will find, because I'm stupid. I be doing stuff like that, so I don't know. Like I just found my Lenevio pen that I've been looking for months. That goes to my damn laptop. I lost it, and that pen is like 30. I mean, it's not like it's a lot of money, but who wants to sit there and keep spending money to replace things that you misplaced? I'm just not a fan of that. So if it's lost, it's just lost and forgotten. I forget about it. Go somewhere. Anyway, how are you guys? I'm glad to finally be back. Yeah, like I said, I moved. That move was very hectic. Me unpacking everything. Like, it's like, since I've been in this apartment, like I moved at like the end of February, and I'm just now able to get everything unpacked, because it's like my kids was taking turns getting sick. Like, I swear, it was like 1 week one was sick, I was sick. It was a stomach bug that was just going around my house like a million times over. It was like going from one to the other, and I was sick. I was throwing up. Like, even I was just in a fashion show recently, so I'm very excited. That's my first paid fashion show. I'm very excited to see the professional pictures. I mean, yeah, because I mean, I was scared to even look at how I was walking when my friends uploaded it, which is weird, but whatever. You know, first time for everything. And what else in this little life update? And nothing else important. Moving forward, onto the hair. Oh, also, I lied. So I have been getting into my content bag, my influencer bag. So I've been collaborating with a lot of companies to just leave reviews and stuff like that. Right now I'm doing it for trade. So I get the, you know, they get the promotion exchange, I get the free item. I mean, I'm not complaining about that. I am working up to paid collaborations, but right now, because I don't have that much of a following, like not even across the board. So I'm just, you know, trying to build up my rapport. And once I do that and I start getting paid, I'll start getting paid. Yeah, because I mean, I tell people to go buy stuff all the time. Why not get paid for it? Like, I'm trying to build up a platform, you know, because I talk a lot. I mean, I talk a lot. I talk to people about stuff that I've seen or stuff that's interesting. I'm like, oh, that's cool. And they're like, you know what, I actually was looking for that. I was like, oh, I can send you a link right now. I do it all the time. Like, any person I know that has a business, or or they sell a certain product, I'm like, oh, such and such got that. Well, you can go to here for that. And, you know, word of mouth is the best form of advertisement, and my gums be yapping. So I'm, you know, trying to build up around that. And, you know, I've worked in sales. Well, I've been customer service like forever. And I worked in sales. And I'm just glad I don't do that anymore. But I mean, if you have the following and you can make money, it makes sense. It adds up. So yeah. So I've been doing a lot of that. I've been trying to build up my TikTok. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. I've been trying to build up my TikTok audience. So I've been trying to build up a following, and I haven't been consistent with it, obviously. Been trying to be. We are on we are on the brink of that. I had to change the lighting because that light was too much. I could dial it down, but I don't feel like it. But yeah, I'm working into it. I'm going into it. I'm collaborating with companies, which brings me to this wig. I'm absolutely in love with this. I wanted a curly unit. For one, let's talk about my choppy highlights. So the way that I made this unit myself. It's not sewn. I did sew it when I was in the fashion show just because I wanted it on my head, and I made a lot of content, which I'm very proud of myself for doing because, oh my god. Also, my phone. Let's get to talking about how I'm in the middle of trying to create content and my phone just clonks out. When I say I almost cried, I had to go to T-Mobile. I'm like, I gotta clock out. I gotta go. I gotta go. I have to go because I'm like, what the heck? I created so much content on my phone, and it was saying there was no storage. So what did I do? I deleted everything. I deleted all the photos, all the messages out my phone. I deleted, like, literally. I tried to get it down to just the wallpaper on my home screen. I kid you not. I deleted everything, and it's still saying the same thing. It blacked out. So I tried to when it cut on, the app that I use to edit stuff, I just try to hurry up and edit it and put it into my TikTok drafts and then go back and finish recording. I'm like, I have to get this content. This was when I first made this unit, but I think it was like last week. It was so I had to get a new phone. Like, do you know how mad I was? Like, this phone, yes, it does, you know, the quality is better, it has more storage, but I'm like, to sit there and get a new phone if I didn't have to, but my phone literally clonked out, and I'm on the phone with my sister, like literally about to have a panic attack because I'm like, what the heck is going on? And it wasn't even just the contact part. I'm like, I can't contact nobody can contact me because my phone's not working. It's like, it just let me tell you, baby, I was that was my 13th reason, I promise you that. It definitely was. But I got it fixed. Round of applause for that. I fixed my own issue by getting a new phone. That was like, it was terrible. But yeah, so back to the wig outside of the almost tarnished content. I mean, I've been posting a lot of content. I'm gonna start doing just a little snips, oh my god, snapshots, you know, like the little, you know, 1 minute, 2 minute videos on TikTok of my process, which I did with this because I did bleach back this. So I wanted something that was brown. You can actually see this. Oh my god, let me move up so I can take it off this lace. It's amazing. Like, you see, it could just, I'm not gonna show y'all what's underneath, but you can obviously see this right here. I typically don't just leave the cap like this. I usually, it's like the, you know, the band on the wig cap part. I typically separate it so it'll be like one thin layer, just because this is a 5x5 closure. So I really just washed this wig. I took it out because remember I said I had it sewn in, so I made it on a smaller cap because I only ordered 2 bundles. And the the owner of the company was like, girl, what are you doing? And I'm like, girl, I don't know. I was not thinking. I was moving too fast. It was a mess. But honestly, it was enough. I probably should have got the closure a longer length. I am going to shape this. I do like the length of it, but I think if I shape it down a little bit more, just because of the way I stupidly did this color. I mean, I did shape it in the front. You can see it a little bit. I stupidly bleached it. I wanted to do highlights. Let me tell you, these bundles from T.Monaecollecetion collection, baby, they are thick. Like, it's, you know how like typically, you know when you get bundles from like AliExpress or whoever from the hair store, you know, the actual bundles that be in the store, they have the twine wrapped around it, right? This girl has some zip ties. Now let me tell you, if you watch, well, I'll plug it in here. You see this video, it has zip ties, and the hair, oh my gosh. I have a habit, I like to smell things, specifically hair. So when I got it, the first thing I did was smell it. And I was like, oh, it don't stink. It don't smell like roaches in here or nothing. Because I'm like, you know, that's how you can tell if how much has been processed. But this hair is actually raw hair, and it is. I know, if you watch any of my other videos, I talk about not spending a whole bunch of money on raw hair, but this hair is actually very, for the quality, baby, it's affordable, I promise you that. Again, 2 bundles, two bundles, and a 5x5 closure. Moment of silence. Because this is so soft. I feel like a Puerto Rican. I feel like a Puerto Rican in this hair. I'm telling you, it's super soft. So one point, no nasty smell. 2, when I tell you that color lifted off like like that, I used a 20 volume developer, and the color that it lifted to was to a 613. I never successfully was able to bleach something to a 613, but I also was using, you know, the AliExpress wigs, the Amazon wigs. Like, they're also good quality, but not on this. Not on this one here. And this, you know, like with curly hair, it typically sheds. This, I'm telling you, I barely get any minimal shedding. I don't get any shedding. The only shedding that I had was because I cut the wefts. So that's normal. So when you cut the wefts and don't seal them, whatever's on that end would just start to come out until it stops. And I did the fold over method just because I was scared of running out of hair, but I had exactly enough. I'm telling you, I have an 18-inch bundle, 16-inch bundle, and a 14-inch 5x5 closure, and I'm telling you, this hair is amazing. The closure matches the bundles. That is one part that you always run into a problem with, is that the closure matching the bundles. I'm gonna do more color on this hair. I'm gonna do probably a color and a cut. Just because, no, I'm not gonna do too much. I'm just gonna cut it a little bit up more. I thought I wanted something longer, but because I love how voluminous this curls is, I kind of want it all one length. So I'll probably just, you know, shape it down, and then, because it's like, I mean, this might even be a little longer than I think, because I mean 18, but it goes to my rib cage with an 18. I mean, this is the second time. So again, when I said I washed, I did the color and all that stuff, and then I did a bleach bath to lift it to a brown. After I did all that, sewed it in. I took it out because I had a very bad allergic reaction. I went on a trip and I didn't have my typical sunscreen that I typically use, and I used some sunscreen that I have from me traveling before, and baby, all around here, like right where my lace was, I had humongous bumps going all down. My face is a little broken out, but that's because I was eating. Don't do me. I was not eating healthy, which I knew that was gonna happen, but it's okay because I'm going to get a chemical feel. And yes, I took the wig. I was like, you know what? That's fine anyway. Let me tend to my hair underneath. So the way I took care of my hair underneath was pretty much spray water. Whatever you do before you do anything, especially when you have your hair in a protective style, make sure you're spraying water. Because I personally, once I started doing that, I seen a drastic difference in how my hair reacts. Because my head was on fire. I took the spray bottle, I just sprayed a little bit of water, leave-in conditioner. I put in some of this. And yeah, if you watch my TikTok video, you would have seen how well, I'm gonna insert it here. See, in my TikTok video, I use these two things. This is a hair fertilizer, and it's just like an oil, and then I use the Mealy's, I forgot what the hell the specific name of the spray, but I'm gonna make sure I find a picture of it. And this is the leave-in conditioner that I use, which is also by the same brand. And I don't run into any issues really. My scalp does get itchy, yes. Of course, duh, it's in braids, and low manipulation helps grow, blah, 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 all that stuff. And I clip my ends, yeah, whatever. And yeah. And as far as what I use in this, the first couple of times, I really go over to my TikTok. I have a whole bunch of videos. I did like 4, I even have more videos that I need to upload now, but I had like 4 different times, oh my god, first 4 nighs. I was not wrapping this hair up. I was so tired. Like when I installed it, I did the ball cap method and sewed it around or whatever. That's also on TikTok. And I sewed it around here. I put a band here, threw the stuff in a ponytail, and I took my bed behind the bed. And I didn't put any type of product or anything. The one thing I did do, I would suggest get silk. It don't even gotta be real silk. I got these from Walmart, a 2-pack. And I think these are 2 different shades. Or I'm bugging. No, it is. So this one is lighter, and this one is like more of a mauve, then this one is more of a pink. So I got 2 packs of these. They were like $3 each from Walmart on clearance. I used those scrunchies just so it wouldn't pull the hair out, and I was fine. But I took it out. I would spray it with water and just brush it out, and barely had any. I had shedding for the first night, first and second night. Again, that was because I cut the wefts, and that was the first time I really, was brushing it through while it was on my head after I did all the coloring and all that crap. All the bleaching and stuff. So I'm telling you, this hair is good. It's lightweight. The type of cap that I use the one that has like the little stretchy band. I don't use what is it? Those my mind. I don't use what is it called? Those black caps. Dome caps. I don't use dome caps. I used to when I first started making wigs, but your scalp can't breathe. No, I wouldn't suggest it. I got when I first was thinking about making wigs and selling hair and stuff like that, I bought like a bulk amount of them. I had bought size small caps, medium, and large. I had a medium and I had a large, but because I had a little bit less amount of hair, I took the small cap and used it. And I'm like, you know what? It'll be tighter. It'll stretch out anyway, but I'm like, I want it to be tight on my head and give that sewing feel. And I was on something, and I think I'm gonna start doing that. I'm definitely gonna start taking, especially with closures like this, I think I'm gonna get more into these and start sewing down my frontal wigs, just around the perimeter, where the lace stops in the back, just so like that part there won't keep falling. And I do have an elastic band in here. I'm not gonna show you everything, and it's not tight. Ooh. It's not tight. I didn't want to have it super tight just because I was sewing it in, but this is definitely gonna be my throw-on wig. But the easiest way to fix your band not being tight, you could just sew it in the back. But I didn't feel the need to do all that just because I soaked this in conditioner. I soaked it in a cold washing conditioner just to bring it back to life, get some of that stuff off the lace, and record this video because I'm probably I'm not gonna lie, I ain't gonna wear this wig if I had to run out. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This hair again is by T.Monaecollecetion. Collection. I'll tell you, I got some things in store for y'all because I'm getting another one. Absolutely yes. Because the quality of wigs are amazing. Like, come on. You see, let me turn around. See, I can literally. I ain't gonna do too much because I still got that cap underneath, and one wrong move, you're gonna see everything underneath. But it's so light, it's so fluffy, it's so curly. It takes color really well. I'm definitely going to. I feel like I'm gonna just take the rest and bleach it. Probably. Just to bring it to the 613. Like, for the amount of time that I processed this hair, it was not like, it's still strong. Nothing's breaking. I'm not gonna put my fingers through it because I don't want to separate all the curls and stuff. But this hair is amazing. I'm going to link her website to see everything that she has to offer, the direct link to Disclosure and these bundles, and to her Instagram, so you can see the other girls giving it up, because her hair is amazing. The quality is amazing. Reputable, I promise you. And yeah, and best thing about this is you can use my code for $15 off of an order of $100 or more. She has I think the March Madness sale, because today is the 29th. So y'all might miss it by the time I post this. But you can still use my code. Again, it is Liz15. Liz15. Liz $15 off. Liz $15 off of $100 more. I'm telling y'all, you won't regret it. This hair is gonna last you. It's like, this is one of the hairs that you can literally, when I say it can last you years, it's gonna last you years, and you ain't gonna have to cut it into a bob because it started thinning. You know exactly what I'm talking about. So yes. I would like to shout out the Big Yellow Pot for featuring me on her blog post. She will have a YouTube coming soon, which I'm personally excited about. I'm gonna be honest, I'm excited about it. It's gonna be in the upcoming months. I don't know exactly when she's gonna start her YouTube, but I'm telling you, that girl can cook. I promise you. Make sure you follow her Instagram. I'm gonna make sure I link that in the description box as well, because her videos are amazing. Her voice is so soothing. You know how, like, when you go to like your friend's mom's house, or you go to a friend's house and you automatically go inside and you feel comforted because they're so sweet, and it just feels like, you know, the home feel. That's the vibe she gives with amazing food. I'm telling you. So make sure you go support her. Go support her page. Go subscribe to her blog post. Keep up to date with her stuff, and whenever she drops that YouTube channel, y'all better be subscribed. But all right, so I'm glad we can catch up. Yeah, if any companies or if anybody wants to be featured or wants me to support their business, I'm gonna leave my email in the description box below as well. You can email me. You could DM me on Instagram. I get a lot of DMs sometimes, but I would rather email. So yeah, so just email me. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.